Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be finishing off our skyscraper, starting with making the second floor, which we can just copy and paste onto the other floors. Here's what we'll do. The first thing we're going to do to make this building is we just need to make our base first. So our base is not an ordinary base, and that's why I'm going to show you how to do it. So one thing I want to do is just add another step. This way we can just remove all of this for now so we don't touch it. And then we're just going to go off to the side here, and we're going to do starting off with a 1x8 plate. So let's bring this out into step 2, obviously. And with that 1x8 plate, we now need a 14 by 6 plate, which we will put at the end of this. Delete. And now we need a 2x14 plate again that we will put under. And now the next thing we want to do is I'm going to flip it over and we'll look at it like this. Alright, so let's figure out how this looks. Okay, so what we need is let's see how many this is. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we need a 2x16 plate on here, over here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 in the middle here. And now we just need 1x4 plates, which we will flip and then put it here, here. Done. So we'll move down, and now we can go back up. And now what we're going to do is we're going to get a 1x6 plate, and we're going to turn it. We're going to put it here, and then we're going to get a 1x8, and we're going to put it here so we can finish that off. And now we're just going to clone this, so copy and paste this, put it here, delete, go to the next step where we do about the same thing, but instead this time we just need a 2x14 plate again, and then we're going to put it here, delete, and then we're going to clone this, put it on the edge, delete. I'm guessing we're going under again. Yep, we are back under. We're going to flip it like this now. And we're going to finish this side here by adding a 1x3 first. So we got a 1x3, and then to finish it off, a 1x10. Alright, so now we can do this side, which is a 2x14 plate. And then a 1x8. And a 1x6. So now we have the bottom base, and we just have to flip it over and fill in the space with, I'd say, those, and then a 1x3 plate. Alright, so we have created our base. So let me delete that. We're gonna make all of this light gray. And actually, I want to make these three bricks dark gray. So what we're going to do now is we're going to keep it like this, and now all we have to do is use the exact same method we did in the last video by placing our studded blocks. I still don't know what they're called. So let me show you what I mean. If you don't remember, we always want a 4 brick space between each of these blocks. So if I go into 1x1 brick modified, it is this brick here that I want to be using. So we put it 4 blocks apart. Let's switch over here, 4 blocks apart. So imagine the corner ones here, 1, 2, 3, 4. We put it here, 1, 2, 3, 4, put it here, 1, 2, 3, 4, put it here. Alright, so now let's get the corner one. We're going to put one here, and we're going to put the other one here. And now all we need to do is we're just going to copy and paste that multiple times. So I will just get that, and I'll come back. One thing I do want to mention is that in the last video, we used these panels here. What I'm going to do for this video is I'm going to use only 3 layers of that panels, because normal skyscrapers, the lobby is made to be larger than the other floors. It's not how it looks in the Lego Bugle, but it's okay because that's how I'm going to do it. So I'll get that done and I'll come back. Alright, so one thing I do want to mention when I'm building this, I was looking at the instructions. The basic model of this building is, you see these two tiles? These two tiles are supposed to be right here, and as you can see, I don't have another layer here. And that's because what's going to happen is we're going to add one after. So make sure you're following the base I did at the start, and do not add windows to this side. So I'll keep going and I'll talk about any updates. Alright, so now it's time for me to show you how to make the windows. So the windows are interesting. What we'll do is we'll start with a 1x3 plate. And then on top of that 1x3 plate, we'll put a 1x8 plate, like this. And then we'll place a 1x8 plate, or actually no, sorry. We will place a 1x12 plate on the bottom. Is that not right? Nope, it is a 1x10 actually. I'm sorry, I got that wrong. So 1x10 goes under. Then we place another 1x10 on top. Place a 1x8 on the bottom. And then finish it off with a 1x3. So if I find the plate. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get the 1x2 plate modified. We're going to get our sort of design plate, and we're going to place it like so, and give a 1 block space between each placement. And now what we can do is we're gonna get the 1x2x2 panel for the glass, and let's flip it, and we're gonna place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, oop, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And now we're just gonna delete that, and we're gonna replace all of the design plates on top. Now we're going to get a 1x1 brick modified. We're gonna get this brick, and we're gonna place it in the inside ones, not on the 2 outside bricks. And now with that, we're gonna get a 1x1x2 brick modified, and we're gonna place those up like that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then all we have to do is get a bunch of 1x1 bricks. 1x1, 1x1, 1x1. Now, with that, we should be able to stack up. So get, actually, before we do that, let's go back on the 1x1x2s. And what we're going to do is, actually, let's get the 1x1 brick modified. We're gonna get the 2-sided one first. So like that, and like that. What we're going to do is we're gonna get the 1x1x2, and we're going to place it in this pattern. We're gonna start outwards, then to the front, and outwards. So let's do the same here, outwards to the front, outwards. So now that we have that, let's take these bricks again. We'll clone it onto both of these sides, and we'll get a 1x4 plate, and we'll place it here. So now just for this, let's make all of these clear. And then let's make everything else so far so let's make all of this gray, and then we're gonna go back onto these hollow studs, and we'll make all of these clear. So now what we're going to do, I'm gonna keep scrolling down. We're gonna add one more layer on top of here. So just add one more layer of these 1x4s, and then a singular 1x1. And now we have a interesting design. What we're going to do is we're gonna go to 1x1, and we're gonna go to, not brick, we're gonna go to tile modified, I think. It's not tile modified. So I think it's brick modified. It's not. Guess we're gonna have to find oh, it's gonna be in brick round, right? That's weird, okay. Well, let's figure out where this is. It's this piece, okay. The slope curved is what we need. We're going to place it sideways like this on each of our intersections. Delete. Then we're gonna go to the 1x4 panel, and we're gonna turn this the other way, like this. And now all we have to do, we're gonna make all of this gray. and we are going to put our final touches on this by first we're going to pull this in. Wait. Let's see how they're doing this. Alright, so I think what they're doing is they're going to start by putting this on here, right? And then I think they're getting, nope, that's not what I wanted. They're getting all of these pieces, this whole second building, and all they're doing is just pulling it over onto the original building. Alright, wait, let's try this in a different way. Let me remove all of these, and we'll select that again, and we'll put this to the corner. Alright, so here is where I don't know why that happened. So let me get my 1x4 plate modified, and turn. I'm going to place it on both of these sides, and then we're going to get a tile 1x4, and we're going to place it, and then finally the tile 1x2, and we're going to place it. So with that, we have our second floor almost done. We just need to add the final designs, actually. So let me get all of this. Let me get all of step 2. And we'll pull it back down here. So now that we've connected these together, we can finish it off. Alright, so all we're doing here is I'm just going to make some small fixes to the second floor. One thing I did want to work on is, I know we added these studded blocks at the start, but I'm going to remove those. Another thing is these two plates here, those won't work. It's not going to connect to another floor. So instead, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a 1x4 tile there instead. There's also a few color changes I need to make here. There's a few color changes on this building. One thing I did want to show off is that, if you don't remember, I did select all of these by color. And one thing you can do is, I'm going to click on the light gray, and you can see on the bottom it says release. So I'm going to release it, and now I can make the doors clear, which for some reason I did not do at the start. And that's all I have to say. I'll get back to this. I'm going to finish everything I need to. So let's get to that. Alright, so now we have one more thing to do before I can attach all of these floors. So, give me a second. I don't know what I did there, but it's okay. Because I have this copy. I don't know what I did. I think I moved something. Let's delete this for now, since we have that. So what we're going to do for the roof is we're just going to recreate what we did for the bottom here. So by that standards, what we're going to do is like the last time, we're just going to do this. Start with the 1x8, then the 6x14, turn it, place, done. And then the 2x14. And we're going to place it under. Okay, so we put it under. Now if we turn it over, the next thing we do is get a 2 by, let's see how much. Two by 16. And then place it here, here, and then 1, 2, 3. So there. And then we need a 1x4. Get a plate. There. And then now we just flip over and we'll fill in this space here with a 1x8 and a 1x6. Yep, place all the 1x6s over there. And then we clone this really big plate, put it there, and then get the 2x14 again. I'm gonna turn it, put it there. And then let me actually just select this and pull it over there. I'm gonna clone this, put it at the edge again, delete it, turn it over, and now we just have to finish this off. Let's see what's next. We just put the 2x14 here again. So let's find our 2x14 plate. Turn it, put it here. And now we find the 1x14 plate. That's not a thing, so we'll use a 1x8 and a 1x6 plate. And then if we flip this over, all we need to do now is get a 1x3 and put it here. Let's make all of this gray. And now we just have to finish off our roof. So let's think about what we want to do. I mean, saying that it's a roof, I don't think we need anything else because you're not really gonna see the roof. So I'll just scroll down to where the roof is in the instructions and we'll see how they're doing it. Okay, well, we can try a few things. So we're gonna do our place for everywhere method. We're gonna start with that. Except here. Oh, right, I am forgetting one thing. Let me just take these, move them away, and then put this here. The one thing I am forgetting is that we have these here. So get the 1x3 plate. And then we'll put this here and then clone it. And we'll put these there. So now let's scroll down and see what they're doing. Well, I think I'm going to leave it open. And now all we have to do is let's get our design piece here. And we'll place it on these 1x4s. And then we put them here. And here. And then we're going to put our pieces here. Alright, so the last thing we need are our bricks here. Turn it. put it here, here, turn, here, here, and then to finish this off, we need our two-way studded block. Turn it, there we go. And now I'm just going to highlight all of this and make it gray. And all we need to do now to finish it off is get 1x2 plates, turn it, and put them on the side like this. Okay. And then the last thing we need to do is just move this piece down. And there we go, we have our completed roof. So let me move this back. The roof. Alright, so here's how we're going to do this making the skyscraper process. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually, what I want to do here is I'm going to save this, and on my other monitor what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a separate file for this. So I'm going to copy, paste, and then we're gonna name this Skyscraper 3 because right now we're in Skyscraper 2. Okay, so now if I open and Skyscraper 3, yep, all of this is here. So it's time to do our final thing. It's time to make our skyscraper. Now what I actually want to do is I'm looking at all of these pieces and trying to figure out what colors we have. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna worry about grouping all of this later. First thing we're going to do is we're gonna highlight this whole building or floor, and I'm gonna click on connect. I'm gonna click on one of our corners and I'm gonna put it to the specific corner. So there's floor 1. Let's get the next floor. I'm gonna look down, take this, and connect it onto the next floor. Like that. But seems like we have a problem. So how about we figure out what that is first? And why I can't connect. Let me look at this again. Actually, let me select all of this and go under. One, two, three, 4. Oh, wrong thing. This should be able to connect. I don't know why it didn't the first time, so let's try it again. Maybe I selected the wrong thing. So connect. I'm gonna take the corner and I'm gonna move it onto this here. There we go. So now it's working. So we're gonna keep going with the other floors. So we got this floor next, the blue room, blue level. We're gonna move in closer to this, put it on top. So we're going good, we're going good. We have, I'm not sure how many floors this is actually right now, but we have a lot of floors. We'll go with this corner this time. And we'll put it on top, which gives us the purple floor. Now let's go with the lime floor. And we gotta put it onto this corner at the end. And then finally we have 2 floors left. I'd like to say the very light gray floor, which is actually what the color is. So we're gonna put it onto this corner here. And then the final floor, which is the red floor, we're going to put it on top right here. And now we can finally finish it off with the roof. So let me get this last piece and we're gonna pull it over. So with that, we have our finished skyscraper. Now it's time to actually worry about our colors. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start with the easy colors, the ones we can see from the outside. We're going to create a submodel and I'm going to name it all white. Put it in lowercase. Okay. Let me also save this. So now we have our all white. Let's go next with our all light gray. So create, and I'm going to name this all light gray. So let it load, because this is the biggest submodel. Ooh, it's not responding. Okay, I guess we'll just wait then. It is true, there's a lot of light gray. Ooh, white screen. Okay, well, I'll stop the video for now, and when it works, I'll start it again. Alright, so I'm back, and what we're going to do to make this easier is I'm not going to submodel the light gray. I'm going to submodel everything else but the light gray. So we'll take all the blacks. I think that's the only black we have. Submodel. Oh, okay. I guess those are the only blacks. Is the blue already submodeled? Let's see. Yep, okay. Okay, like I said, we're not going to do that. We will be doing the dark gray though, which is the elevators actually. So we're gonna name this all dark gray. And then I think what we're going to do is, starting from the inside floor, we're going to, sorry, no, it's not the inside floor, I meant this floor. Starting with this floor, we're going to do the floor tile colors. So this is neon orange. And then this is all lime. Submodel create all blue, purple. And then this is all the lavender. All lavender. This is also lime, but I think, oh wait, no, this is the lime. Okay, so we made a mistake. We'll name this all neon lime, I guess, for now. We'll name this all lightest gray. Lightest gray. All lightest gray. And then finally, all rust was the color name, but we'll just say all dark red. So now, if we scroll through, this should, oh. Where'd you guys come from? I thought I added you to all black. All black. Alright, forgot the clear. Okay, let me go default select because and then let it load. Oh, I'm hoping this isn't another problem. It's another problem. Okay, well, at this point, I'll end the video here for now, and hopefully it works later. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye!